Hello guys, and welcome once again to this video. And today we'll be looking at the last few items of the WordPress dashboard. The first we'll be looking at will be comments, and you are going to see how we will use the comments to moderate which of the comments we allow to show for people to see and the ones we don't want people to see. Later on we are going to move ahead to see the tools menu, what we can use it to achieve. So we could see the available tools, the import, export, and this last two we might not really touch on them because they don't have much importance to us in this particular course. So let's go right in. This is our WordPress dashboard as usual, and I know you know how to log in using your XAMPP control panel. So when you log in, or when you open your XAMPP control panel, you simply start these two processes and then you come and log into your website. Okay, so let's begin with comments. I'll click on comments and let's see what we have there. So under comments, you can see here we have this default comment that came with this post called Hello World. Now, if you make posts on your website, when you have a blog website or you just have the blog page where you have your posts, people can come and read, and if they like what they are reading, they will post their comments and all of that. Okay, so as much as people will post good things, people will also post bad things. So these comments is for you to use to moderate the things that people will see, okay, so that people will not come there and be posting things that will make others to leave your site. So for us to really go into this, let's see how we can post comments first. So I'll go to pages, and under pages we'll scroll down to blog. This is a blog page. Under the blog, I'll move over to where I have view. Here I'll right click and I'll come down to where it's written open link in incognito window. I'll click on that. Why I'm opening in an incognito window is that I'm already logged in to the back end, so I don't want it to show that I'm the one that is still coming to access the website. I want to just come in as somebody that is coming to read the blog post. So here's a blog page, and here are the posts that we have. If I scroll down, you can see here read more. So I'm going to click on the read more link, and this will take me to the full post. You can remember we created this post, so you can see it's still there. Scrolling down, I'll get to see where I have to leave a comment. So here I'm required to type the comments. You can see the asterisks there. Then my name and my email is also required. So let me just type something really quick. Then I'll go down and put in my name and my email over here. So that is it. Now if I want to save my details here so that each time I want to post a comment on this website, I won't have to put these things again. I'll simply check this box, but if I don't, I'll just come here and do post comment. So here it is. The comment is showing up here, but if you read this closely, it says your comment is awaiting moderation. Okay, so this thing that is showing here is only me that can see it, the person that is posting it. It says this is a preview. Your comment will be visible after it has been approved. So for others to see this, the comment has to be approved, and this is because I have selected in the settings, these comment settings, that I want these comments to be held, so that if people come and post some spam things, it will not just go live on your website, because you don't have all the time to be monitoring this thing. So maybe in the evening or whenever you have time and you come around, you see all the posts, all the comments that have been made, you just go through all of them and moderate them accordingly. So that is it. Let's head over to our comments. This is where we have our comments, and you can see it's showing one. That means we have one comment there. Alright, so you can see here For this one now, we can see the options we have. First, this is the author, the person that sent it in. This is the comment itself. Okay, so you can read the comment here. It will display here. Even if it were a long comment, come up here. Alright, so this one is showing you the particular post that has the comment that the person is commenting on, and then the time. So if you come to under the comment, you can see where you have the link to approve. So if you click on this, you are going to approve this comment and it's going to go live. So now let me head over to that post. Before we see the difference, let me open. Now I'm not opening as an incognito, I'm opening as somebody that is logged in. So let's say I came to read this and scroll down. You can see that comment is not showing. So that's what I wanted you to see. It's not showing here. Alright, so let me go back to where I have the comments. So here, after reading the comments, and I now know that it is appropriate, it is what I want people to read, I can simply approve it here. Other things I can do is that I can reply to this post, and I'm going to do that as well. And I'll also have a quick edit, so I can also edit this post from my own end. Okay, then I can do a full edit here. Then I can spam it. When I click on this spam, it means that other messages from this person, this email address, is going to be going to the spam folder. Alright, so I can trash it, means that I can delete it. So let me just do the edit. I'll click on edit. So this is it. I can edit a few things here. Let me see, I want to do this. Okay, so I've now moderated this comment, and now I click on update. So you can see back here I have added a few things. Because I'm the administrator, I have these privileges. So now I'm very okay with the way it is, so I'm going to approve this, and you can see that it will now come live. So let's go back to where this is the page, the post. So let's see. You can see now that after I've approved, it has now come here. Let me try some other things that I can do to it. Here we can now see that I still have the privilege to unapprove this. So if I unapprove this now, the post will be removed. We've seen how to approve the post. We've seen how to edit. Now let's reply. I'll simply click on reply, and I have this. I'll simply say here, thank you for the feedback. Then I'll reply very quickly. I just want us to see what is going to happen. So you can see here that I've replied. Let's go back to the post itself, and when I refresh this, you can see that someone has replied. So let's say this is a different person posting this. I, as the administrator, will come and reply, and I will also encourage the person to post more. So that is it for the comment. Okay, these are the few things you can do. So at the end of the day, if you want to delete it, you can simply come here. Let me use the second one. Come here and trash it, and you can see it has deleted. Okay, you can also delete this, and then it will all delete. And you can see here, spam folder, there's nothing. So let me just spam this one. Alright, and let me refresh this. You can see here that we have 1 spam and 4 trash. If I want to empty the trash now, I'll simply go to trash, and then I'll click on select. That's to select, or I could just select the ones that I want, come to bulk action, and delete permanently. So I'll click here, apply, and they'll all be wiped forever. And the same way, I can also come to spam, and then I will say it's not spam, so it has now gone back to be a normal mail. So these are just a few things we can do with this. Let's not dwell too much on this. Let's just move on to the next one. And the next one that we have is tools. Clicking on tools, this other menu will show up. Then we have the available tools. As you can see here, the only thing under here is for you to use the categories and tags converter to convert from categories to tags. Okay, earlier on we did see what are categories and what are tags. So if you want to change from one to the other, you simply use this, and it's saying that it is available from the import screen. So this is the import screen, and that's the next one that we are going. Here you'll see a bunch of things that you can install. So basically what you do here is, if you have things that you want to import into your website, let's say you want to import a page from Blogger, you can see the things you can install here. You can import posts, import comments and users from Blogger blog. So you know the Blogger, I think, is owned by Microsoft or something like that. So if you have a website there, or if you have a blog there, then you can use this to import the things you have there already. You just click on here and it will install the plugin, and you achieve that. The same with these other ones, right? The same with all these ones, they all have their plugins, so you can use them to install things into your WordPress. And this is WordPress saying run importer. So if you have your WordPress backed up somewhere, your WordPress files backed up somewhere, you can bring it from here. You can see you can import posts, pages, comments and all these other things. So let's go to export. Export is the opposite of what we just left, and if you see here, it says choose what to export. Now you want to export things from your own website to another website, but you can't just do it directly. You need to export it and save it somewhere, maybe in Google Drive or your computer. So these are the things you can export, and up here you can export all of them at the same time. But if you don't want to export all, you can just choose one after the other. Alright, so you can import pages, and you can still have the option to select the pages. So that's it. You can import landing pages, templates and all of that. And when you are done selecting, let me go back to this one, you simply come to download export file, and when you click, it's going to download into your computer. So that file that you downloaded is the same file that you can use this import to bring to the WordPress website. You see here. Alright, so that's the same file. Now the next one we want to see is the site health. Site health is simply talking about what is right with your site and what is not right. So you can see 3 recommendations for improvement. So this place will always be telling you the things you should do to make your website function optimally. So you're seeing your website does not use HTTPS. That's because we are running on local host. It's saying here page cache is not detected and the server response time is slow. Okay, so cache is a plugin that would help us to be saving some information to make our page run faster. So all these things are recommendations, and if you take them, it's going to help your website. Now I said we were not going to bother much about this one. If you click on it, you don't have much information here. It's just saying add username and all of that. Username or email address, confirm email address and send request. And this one is also the same thing. The erase personal data is also the same thing. So I think what this does is, if you put the email address or username of a particular person, like someone that has a profile here, you can put in the username or the email address and then erase the person's information. So that has been it, guys. This is just the beginning. So what you have learned on all these things, as you go ahead to use them, to play around with them, you get to discover a lot more. So we're just giving you the foundation on how you can do these things. Personally, when I started, I used to get a whole lot confused here, but as I kept doing these things, I understood them to the point that I know what each and every one of them does, and when I want to do that, I just head there at a particular time I want to use it. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you in the next video.